is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome to the show. Today's title, Total Capitulation or Full Capitulation, whatever I titled it. That is going to be the theme of today's show. Let's see. Let's go ahead, jump right on into it here. If you're new, as always, go ahead, jump on over, give me a follow. On the old tweeters, hit the like, hit the subscribe, all that jazz. Let's see. I think the big story that I really have to start with, just gotta kind of toot my own horn a little bit here because, well, this happened last night. Our doggy coin shot all the way up to 8 cents is where we made it to last night. I sold a pretty good sized chunk of my bag around the 6.5 cent mark. Pretty crazy. Right about here is where I sold. I've got the other chart pulled up, the current chart. And if you remember, I was pounding the table way back here when it was half a cent. So, yep, it was a crazy night. Crazy night. When I saw Dog COOK in the house, my silent partner, the master of the chat. So, I guess my point is that if anybody watched my show and thought, hey, that doggy coin looks interesting, I think I'll buy some, well, congratulations, you just made an ass ton of money. I accept tips. I do accept tips. Still very bullish on doggy coin. I'm actually looking, any pullbacks we get on it now, obviously I will be looking to add to my position and pick up a little bit more because, folks, we haven't even gotten to the point where they've released the NFTs yet. That happens next Tuesday. So I think that'll be huge. Anyway, let's get into it. Look at this. Overall market cap back up to $2.3 trillion. Bitcoin dominance falling to 40%. ETH dominance is up to 20%. This is record breaking. Gas prices are sitting at 91 Gwei. COOK says, and only the tip. That's right, we only take the tip. Bitcoin sitting at $49,284, up 0.2% on the day. Just lagging behind as usual. Ethereum up 8% on the day, falling just shy of $4,000. Binance Coin up 5%, sitting at $589 currently. Dogecoin up 35%. Oh boy, the Doge. We're gonna get into it. It is the new, it's the new galactic currency. If you guys haven't heard, yep, that's all there is to it. It's taken over the world. There is no other cryptocurrency anymore, only the Doge. Cardano up 2.7%, XRP up 5%, Polkadot up 10% on the day, the Internet of Computers up 3.3%, and renting out your top 10, Bitcoin Cash up 7.3% on the day. Let's see what the smooth brains are doing. Hopping over here, of course, Elon trending still at the top of our social sentiment charts. Feed trending number 2. Trolls ever negativity. I don't know what Feed's about. Interesting. Kobe trending number 3. Energy, Tesla, Want, Musk, Doge trending back here at number 8. That's kind of surprising. H-bar trending, and Black. Aave. Weird. I'll leave it up to you to decode what the social sentiment is because it's a bit of a mystery. Moving on, let's take a quick look at the 5-minute chart on Bitcoin, see what in the hell's been happening throughout the day. COOK doing a great job moderating the chat, getting our links in there, making us look good, making us look professional. Thanks, buddy. Bitcoin, you can see we're on an uptrend. Ever since our crash way back yonder, we are on an uptrend. Bitcoin slowly but surely grinding its way back up. Let's jump into the headlines, find out what is going on, what is driving prices. Coinbase to speed up process for approving new coins. They're adding Doge. And 2 days ago, we had the double turbo rug pull. And then yesterday, we had some crazy flip-floppy going on because now, of course, Elon Musk looking into, making Doge go green. Yep. CEO Brian Armstrong said on the company's Q1 earnings call last night that Coinbase wants to be the, quote, first to list new coins. That'd be great, wouldn't it, considering right now they're literally the last to list all coins? So, yeah, we had that news come out last night that Coinbase will be listing Doge. Do you need more of a catalyst? I got you. In an exclusive, Dogecoin developers say they've been working with Elon Musk since 2019. They are working with him to make the cryptocurrency a cheaper, greener alternative to Bitcoin. Elon tweeted last night that he is working with developers to make Dogecoin better? ? Elon Musk has been advising developers behind Dogecoin since 2019. The team of 4 core developers has welcomed his advice but declined the funding he offered. Interesting. Dogecoin developers have turned down funding from Elon Musk, choosing instead to tap his brain to make the cryptocurrency a greener, cheaper alternative to Bitcoin. So far, the unlikely and unofficial partnership with Tesla and SpaceX CEO, who also co-founded PayPal, has worked. Dogecoin developer Ross Nickel told Decrypt by phone on Friday that since Musk started talking to the developers in 2019, he has, quote, encouraged them to improve the higher transaction throughput, provided lots of advice and input, and shared his vast Rolodex of contacts. Nickel said that the team of four part-time Dogecoin developers are optimistic that with Musk in the picture, they could further reduce the cryptocurrency's energy consumption, which by one estimation is already just 7% of Bitcoin's. Good lord. Nicole said Musk has been in touch with Dogecoin development team. Nicole, Michi, Lumen, Max Keller, Patrick Sporkland. I'm sorry, I couldn't even get through that fucking paragraph with a straight face. Who sadly died from cancer. Wow, this took a bad turn. Musk has also offered to fund Dogecoin development, but the team politely turned down the offer, said Nickel, who added that they also refused offers from others. Here's the tweet from Elon last night, working with Doge devs to improve system transaction efficiency, potentially promising. Musk had tweeted on Thursday that he was working with the developers to improve the transaction efficiency. The day before, Musk turned his back on Bitcoin, tweeting that Tesla would no longer be accepting payment. How could we forget? And that he was looking at other cryptocurrencies that use less than 1% of Bitcoin's energy/transactions. Dogecoin to the moon. Dogecoin's price has soared under Musk's patronage from 0.008 cent in January to an all-time high of 71 cents before his much-hyped appearance on SNL last week, where his mother name-dropped Dogecoin. But now, his hands-on involvement with the cryptocurrency that started out as a joke has been a mystery. Doge's rising price has ensured that there is plenty of money in the kitty? Okay, people are weird. Since the project's founder, Billy Marcus Jackson Palmer, abandoned the project in 2015, developers like Nickel work on the open source project in their spare time. Alongside Dogecoin, Nickel led technical development on smart contracts for the enterprise blockchain project R3. He recently accepted a job outside the blockchain industry but declined to say where. As the Dogecoin market heats up, that interest in developing the coin has gone through the roof. We're seeing an avalanche of developers jumping in and working on it now, he says. The Dogecoin developers are currently finalizing the cryptocurrency's 1.2 upgrade, the biggest since 2019, and a foundation for further upgrades. Quote, from an end user perspective, the main highlights that we are looking at how to make sync up speed better? Wow, they must be foreign. The upgrade will also ensure the wallet backups are valid forever and will make it easier for service providers to integrate Dogecoin. On Thursday, Coinbase announced it will finally list Dogecoin after much prevarication. Okay. The 6 to 8 week timeline shared by the exchange suggests the new upgrade could be ready by the listing. The team's next goal is to cut transaction fees from their current average of 0.4 cents to 0.01. Wow. 4 cents. Jeez. It's going to be a bit of a negotiation with the miners, but we have to convince them that it's healthy for the network, says Nickel. So we could go on here, but you get the point. The point is, Dogecoin is the new galactic currency, the new one world currency. We will, it'll be the currency that we use when we go to Mars. I don't know why any of us would bother even thinking about investing in Bitcoin, ETH, Binance. Why those? No, that's not how we do it anymore. It's all Doge. If you have not liquidated everything that you own and put it into Doge, what are you doing with your life? CWOK, I've been ignoring the chat. Sorry, buddy. She says that effing tweet made me buy Doge. I'm not happy about it. Me too, buddy. But you know our trading strategy with Doge has and always will be. If Elon tweets about Doge, what do? We buy Doge. Not financial advice, of course. I'm just a graphics guy. Coinbase is 2 months out from listing. Webull did it overnight. Yeah, I thought that was a little odd too, man. Not sure what's up with that, actually. I think it just kind of goes back to our previous story of them always being last in line to get things done. And of course, their CEOs saying that they don't want to be last anymore. So I don't know. This article seems to imply that it has something to do maybe with the upgrade. That maybe that's what Coinbase is waiting on. So we'll see. Maybe they can't. Maybe they'll export that along a little bit. But at this point, damn it, Doge has just become a long-term hold. It's my new Bitcoin. Any profits that I make from any other coin, I'm just now rolling into Doge. That's how we're doing it. It's a new way of doing things. I'm not happy about it either. I felt sick to my stomach last night when I saw that tweet. It was the capitulation. C-Dub. That's what it was. It was the capitulation. The full capitulation when it all set in, and it hit me. It's no longer a joke. It's no longer a meme. Dogecoin, one world currency. Anyway, not going to be salty about it, just going to embrace it. Moving on. The Bank of England says that it's probable the UK will launch a digital currency. Sir John Cunliffe expressed the concern that customers may find stablecoins more attractive than bank offerings. Yep. So saith the Bank of England. That ought to put a smile on your face after our previous stories. Next up, Diginex ARM becomes first standalone crypto custodian approved by UK financial watchdog. You noticing a theme the past two stories? The firm hopes the FCA approval will make it more attractive to institutional investors. If you didn't notice the theme, it's pretty simple. The UK is moving forward with cryptocurrencies, while certain countries are being just left in the dust. Next up. Bitcoin miner Argo buys 2 hydro-powered data centers. Argo blockchain has bought 2 data centers to promote its green mining mission. Seen a lot of stories actually as I was going through all the news today trying to figure out what our headlines were going to be. I must have seen, at least 5 or 6 stories of different miners that had gone green just in the past 48 hours, or were already on the verge of going green and have now come forward and said, hey, whatever this guy's talking about is not true. We're 100% green over here. We're not using any energy, right? It's 100% renewable. So this is, these are the kind of stories that need to be in the news, right? Instead of all the FUD that we hear on a daily basis. This is what's happening. This is what is occurring in the crypto industry right now. Argo blockchain has bought 2 new Bitcoin mining farms. They're in Canada, and they're almost entirely powered by hydroelectricity. British Bitcoin mining firm Argo Blockchain announced Thursday that the purchase of 2 data centers in Canada. Both sites are almost entirely powered by hydroelectric. The acquisition of both sites is part of the firm's goal to mine Bitcoin with an environmentally friendly way. Argo said that it is, quote, a key part of the company's green mining mission. So, whenever we get stories out there like Mr. Elon Musk coming out just trashing crypto for energy usage, keep these things in perspective. Keep these little stories in the back of your mind because you know the truth. You know that it's all bullshit. Moving on. FTX.us hires former Citadel Securities executive to, quote, massively scale its crypto exchange. If this news sounds familiar to you, it would be because Binance, just not even 2 weeks ago, hired a former U.S. Treasury comptroller, whoever that guy was, to completely take over Binance.us. And now we're seeing it with FTX. Cryptocurrency exchange operator FTX.us has hired former Citadel Securities executive Brett Harrison as its first president. Harrison will be in charge of helping FTX.us, quote, massively scale out. Sam Bankman-Fried said in a statement Thursday. Harrison's expertise in developing trading technology. In his most recent role at Citadel Securities, Harrison was head of semi-systematic technology, where he oversaw a team of more than 100 engineers. So, cool story, cool. Glad FTX is hiring executives, but when I read this story, there's really only one thing that jumped out at me, and that's that. Citadel Securities. For those of you who don't know, Citadel Securities was at the center of the massive scam, fraud, bullshit, whatever you want to call it, that we saw just a few months ago with the GameStop Robinhood fiasco. That's right, Citadel Securities was that clearinghouse. Now, there is a difference. There's the Citadel clearinghouse and there's the Citadel Securities, both of which are owned by the same guy, and he went before Congress and said, no, they're two different companies. They're not the same thing. Therefore, whatever, bunch of lies came out of his mouth, and that's really all we need to know. But, I'm not going to judge this guy by where he worked. I'm sure he's going to do great things for FTX. Side note, fuck Citadel. Moving on. And in more FTX news, FTX and Blockfolio integrate with Circle to add the USDC settlement layer. That's right, USDC is coming to FTX. The twin crypto trading hubs plugged into Circle's payments and banking API Friday. The crypto derivatives exchange, FTX, and retail subsidiary Blockfolio plugged into Circle's payment infrastructure. Users can settle bank transfers and credit card transactions in dollar-paid crypto, the second most popular stablecoin by trading volume. FTX and Blockfolio said today. Crypto traders use stablecoins like blah blah blah. We know what stablecoins are, so yep, USDC coming to FTX. Moving on. Coffee good. Dapper Labs sued on allegations of NBA Top Shot moments are unregistered securities. The complaint alleges that NBA Top Shot, quote, moments are securities because their value increases with the success of the project. What are your thoughts on that, C-Dub? Suing an NFT platform because now you think NFTs are unregistered securities. Dude, we're gonna see crap like this just, over the next, as mass adoption continues, as more and more institutions get into this, it's gonna be a whole thing where the governments, the SECs of the world, they're all going to come out and they're all going to find one thing or another that they're going to point their finger at, and they're going to say, nope, that's a security. Nope, that's a security. You know what? Fuck them, right? That's on them. Cool. Trading a security. You might want to do something about that. That's my thoughts when I see headlines like this. Okay. Cool, you pointed the finger at something. Now the question has to be asked, what the fuck are you going to do about it? Not my fault that you haven't, come up with any legislation or anything like that to figure out this new technology, why everybody else the rest of the world's, on board and moving forward without you. So, yeah. CWOK says they want their cut of the fat. Yes, they do. But what do we know? We know this is crypto. If they want their cut, pry it out of our cold dead hands. Moving on. Not financial advice, of course. I'm just a graphics guy. And last up in our headlines that really caught my attention, I try to throw some good NFT news in here whenever we get it. Cara Delevingne sells a clip about her vagina as Bitcoin-powered NFT. Wrap your noodles around that little nugget of information. The supermodel tells Decrypt the NFT is to remind people that, quote, what a beautiful thing their bodies are. Model Cara Delevingne is selling a clip about her vagina as an NFT. It's minted on the Stacks blockchain. Holders of Stacks native token can earn Bitcoin. For one, I think this is the first NFT to be minted on the Stacks blockchain, for one. If you guys don't know what Stacks is, it's actually a layer 2 option for Bitcoin. Kind of cool. Kind of a really cool project, actually. Something I'm very interested in. But, yeah. Cara Delevingne, model, actress, and sex tech entrepreneur, has teamed up with anonymous artist Chemical X for an NFT artwork celebrating the ownership of her vagina. She says, I want this to remind people of how incredibly powerful they are, what a beautiful thing their bodies are, and to take pride in that. The NFT Mine comprises a short clip of Delevingne standing naked against an ocean backdrop, declaring that her vagina is her own and she can do what she wants with it. She says, my first word was mine. To me, that means something that is most mine, my vagina. I own it. It's mine, and no one else's. I choose what to do with it, and no one can take it away from me. Oh my god, I'm broken inside. My soul is fractured. Mine will go up for auction soon on the new NFT platform called This Is Number One, alongside NFTs from Fatboy Slim, Orbital, Dave Stewart. The platform is invite only. The proceeds of Mine will go towards the Cara Delevingne Foundation, which supports women's rights to LGBTQ, mental health, and environmental causes. Okay, I think we can stop reading there. I think we've all had enough. CWK says porn sells. Yeah, but this isn't even porn. This is just like performance art. I don't know. I never liked performance art. I don't understand it. It's weird. So here, if we take a look at poocoins.com, you will see we've got our doggy chart. And if you look way down here at the very, very bottom, at this little level right here around the 0.005 cent mark, you can see we shot all the way up to 7 cents. That was a 1,200% increase. Good lord. And currently, we are sitting at about a 700% increase. So, bit of a face melter last night. Bit of a face melter. Like I said earlier, I think this has a lot more room to run, but I believed in this project from its inception when I first dug it out of the sewage that is the shit coins here. But as we know, this isn't just another meme coin. This actually has an NFT project behind it that I actually think is really cool, and that launches Tuesday. I was kind of a realistic number. I could sit here and say doggy to the moon and all that, but a realistic number that I'm looking at is probably around the 20 cent mark, and here's why. We're currently sitting at a market cap of around 250 million, and I firmly believe this project can get to $1 billion market cap. That would be a 4x from where we are, and we're sitting at around 5 cents right now. That's where I'm getting my 20 cent price target. I think that we could easily get to $1 billion over the weekend and leading into the launch of these NFTs Tuesday. So, and then with the whole burning mechanism that they've incorporated into the token, that you can only buy the tokens with Doggy Coin, and every time an NFT is bought, it burns the coin. So you could really find yourself in a hyper deflationary situation where the price of these coins could go through the roof depending on the demand of these NFTs, right? Because if everybody goes out and blows all their Doggy Coin on these NFTs, you pretty much just burnt the entire supply of Doggy Coin. So it's definitely going to be an interesting thing to watch, an interesting mechanic to see how it functions with the NFT sales. So something to keep an eye on. And like I said, right now we're currently sitting just at 5 cents. I mean, gosh, guys, throw $20 at it, right? And Heck, turn it into $100. If not, you lost 20. So anyway, yeah, again, not financial advice. I can't be on here shilling things like this, but this is just what I'm doing, is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm doing. Really cool project. Anyway, let's jump on over to the real charts. Find out what's really happening, what you guys are really interested in. As always, whenever we get into the sticks here, if there's something that anyone wants to look at, if there's any coin in particular that you're interested in jumping into, throw it in the chat and we'll take a look. Ethereum, you can see, broke out of its downtrend and has just been on an absolute tear ever since, working its way back up to all-time highs, currently sitting right around up above 4,000. That's fantastic. Good to see. Binance coin, woo, we rolled over a little bit here after market close, didn't we? Wow. I guess that could have been into market close, huh? That could have been the stock market rolling over is what that could have been. Got a nice little bounce though at a really important resistance level here on Binance. Check that out. Flipped previous resistance here, made it support. That is bullish. Definitely see Binance coin heading back to all-time highs at a face-melting pace. So much so that I actually pulled some of my LP out. I was providing liquidity to the Binance BUSD pool, just looking for kind of a more stable pool that I didn't really have to babysit too much. So I collected fees in that pool for the past 24 hours and went ahead and pulled that out just before I went live here, because I feel like we're about to see just an absolute face melter out of the entire Binance Smart Chain. Of course, Binance BNB will lead the way on any bull run that we get on the BSC. Take a quick look at Cake token here, see what our favorite passive income token's up to. Same thing, very similar to our Binance chart, right? Looking at the 5-minute here. See, we kind of rolled over going into the close of the stock market, and we are since working our way back up. It's that trend we've seen every day for months now. Months. Bakery token, old bakery swap, another one of our favorites. You can see, same thing, we really got hammered going into the close, but we are working our way back up. XRP, what is XRP doing? I've almost given up on XRP, good lord. Just not doing anything, it feels like. Just really struggling. But I guess with all the meme crap we've had going on and everything we've seen happening with ETH, it's just really hard for poor XRP to get the spotlight. But if we go over to our 4-hour chart, we can kind of get a better idea of what's been going on. Yeah, you can see we're just putting in this massive bull pendant here on XRP. When XRP does break out, good lord guys, hold on to your hats, that one's going to be nuts. We've been in this consolidation pattern now in XRP since the end of April. Pretty incredible. Spark Point. Just dead. You're dead to me, Spark Point. You're dead. And of course, the Doge. Really what everybody wants to see, right? The most important chart we'll look at all day. I think I need to just replace Bitcoin at the top of the chart with Doge is what I really need to do. That should be the very first chart we look at. You can see on the 4-hour chart here. What do we want to call this candle, guys? Do we want to call this candle blatant market manipulation? I think so. I think so. Hell of a candle we had. That was $10 billion, by the way, that flooded into Dogecoin in less than 5 minutes. Pretty incredible. But, as you can see, we've still got a long ways to go to get back to our all-time high here, which was 74 cents on the Binance chart, it looks like. We do have a floor that we put in right here at 37. I don't think Doge will ever go back to 37 cents, honest to God. Honest to God. That was the candle heard round the world right there, guys. That's what that was. So, we shall see. We will see. Any big catalyst, I would definitely expect Doge to just start a grind right now up to $1. We'll see what happens there. That is that's my plan with it. I was only half kidding earlier when I said that I was going to start treating Doge like my new Bitcoin, where I just start rolling profits into it. There is some truth to that statement. At this point, I do believe we've reached an absolute tipping point with Doge. Now, I could be wrong. Elon could just be trolling us all and just absolutely fucking with everybody. I don't know. I can only plan what I know, right? CWOK says it's got a 50-cent floor. Yeah, I think so too, Brian. I think so too. And depending on what Elon does with this, hell, Doge could just simply turn into the next Tesla coin. That could be what happens, where Elon just completely takes over the entire network. I wouldn't be surprised to see that either. But that's where we're at. Good times, great oldies. Look at this, guys. Cardano breaking all-time highs right now. Looks like it's trying to get over $2. Jump to the 5-minute. Surge in volume too. Maybe these people didn't get the memo that Cardano won't be the next galactic currency. Maybe they missed Elon's tweet last night. This is interesting. If I had talked to a couple weeks ago or a few streams ago. I can't remember when. It's all blurred now. But we had talked about anytime ADA tries to hit all-time highs, the amount of selling pressure that we see come in and knock it down has been absurd. So I'm curious to see that if we don't see that exact same thing happen here at the $2 mark, right here live on stream. This is my last chart, guys. If there's, like I said, if there's anything you want to take a look at, C-Dub, we already jumped into BNB. We're looking healthy on that, man. The entire Binance Smart Chain's looking absolutely incredible right now. All looking extra pumpy, if you will. I follow a lady on Twitter. Her name's Crypto Bethany. I definitely recommend jumping over and checking her out. She's like the Binance Smart Chain queen. She's foreign, and she even types with a bit of an accent that makes me chuckle. Lady's great at finding gems, though. My gosh, she pulled a gem out of the depths of the shitcoin charts last night. Something called Crown, and I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna copy her trade. She's in on it, I'm in on it too. Let's go. This damn thing pumped like, I don't even know, like 2,000% in like 5 minutes. It was insane. Absolutely insane. I only put like $50 in there and it turned into like $400. So seriously, definitely, Crypto Bethany, go check her out on Twitter. She's fantastic. I owe that lady. Alright, chat's looking quiet, so jump on back over here to Twitter. See if we can't pull her up. Where is she? I'm usually retweeting a lot of her stuff. Search for. Oh, there she is. Come on, computer, work with us, not against us, right? Come on. There's a profile. Yep, at Crypto Bethany. Go check her out. She great trading advice, right? Not financial advice, trading advice. So, yep, that's all I got as my computer begins to crap out on us. So, that's probably a good place to end it right there since the computer says it so. Alright guys, as always, if you enjoyed the show, if you enjoyed today's content, make sure you hit the like for me, hit the subscribe, ping that notification so that you get the alerts when we are going live. Jump on over to Twitter, give me a follow there. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and we'll do it all again tomorrow.